crash might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Niger, he'll come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Fix my camera. There we go. All right. Let's have a look what we got going on today. Today is Tuesday. Calendar-wise, we're very calm week. So this week, we don't expect to see any major crazy moves in a week like this because we're very calm week. We've had all of the news. This is more of to have a period where we cool down, have some actual proper moves that are not news-based and kind of rebalance ourselves, okay? So if we're going into the calendar today and we are going to Tuesday here, the 18th, we can see we have a bit of GBP news that's passed, clean for the rest of the day. Nothing we really need to worry about here in terms of the news front. Of course, we still have escalations in the Middle East. You can see what Trump said yesterday. It's basically continuing the same. This is going to be putting pressure on oil prices and pressure on inflation here. So coming back onto the charts, let's go run the analysis. We're going to do it different. We're going to start from DAX, then NASDAQ, then gold. So we're going to start backwards this time. So from basically least popular to most popular. DAX here on the daily time frame, closing bearish here, finally rejecting this high. We got stuck here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days here. We were just stuck, not really continuing, not pulling back. 4-hour time frame also giving us bearish candle close. We're pulling towards this previous 4-hour. I want to put this one here. It's going to be more relevant. And you know, we're trying to fill a little bit lower. We've had quite a heavy move since market open relative for DAX on how we've been moving recently. The downside here does make sense. We do have a little bit more to squeeze the range, and then we can kind of squeeze the range until this point here, which is the 15. So this is the range we're working with. We'll see if we want to pull back to continue a little bit of sells down, or do we want to just have breakouts here below the range. Can work as well on a day like today. We haven't really moved for a while, so DAX could be nice once we break down out of the ranges here, continue a little bit lower. NASDAQ here, NASDAQ as well pulling back here. Markets in a bit of a pullback phase, which is expected basically due to what was happening last week. We pushed out. This could be a retest zone. We could accumulate a little bit here as well. Can kind of remove some of these lines up here since it's very far away now. Daily resistance gonna be up here. We printed this daily resistance yesterday. 4-hour obviously showing clear breaks of structure, and now we're retesting into like our 4-hour support zone here. So definitely can see some bounces here. Doesn't mean we're gonna just absolutely melt through the floor at the moment. We have so much supports down here, so staying within this range here would be pretty normal. After we have the initial push up here, we tried to break out, coming back. This could also just be a retest. So we have to see how we act in here. Now we do technically have bearish bias here, but I am actually going to be mixed bias today, just because we're in a prime retest zone here, right? This is a zone where we can easily bounce and start to actually see some buys form from here, and I don't want to be kind of missing that, especially when we have these big liquidity grabs towards the downside. We actually tried to change structure here but failed, as this was our first structural point after a massive pullback, but it wasn't enough. Price wanted to go tackle that second 4-hour support, and now we're actually trying a more convincing bounce on this candle here that will close in around 2 minutes here. Now, to take buys straight from here, we can't. We are in a clear downtrend, and I'm not going to buy in a downtrend because we can definitely break lower here. Just because we're bouncing off this 4-hour, we have all the way room down here, and if price really wants to, it can revisit here. It's not a bad thing. So I would love to see some sort of structure shifts here. Yeah, first 5-minute pullback here, and just kind of get out of that downtrend here. We never actually had 2 candles of structure. It was always 1 candle, then the next one above, 1 candle, then the next one above. How long is this? 15, 20, 30, 40. That should be 1-hour candle closing bullish. Yeah, so 1-hour candle closing bullish, but again, nothing breaking the highs here. It's not going to tell us much. So obviously getting back above this zone would be nice for buys, but by waiting by then, you probably don't have a move. So we want to mark this 1-hour support here though. yeah, if we can get change of structure back above the 4 hour, that will probably lead us into the buys. So let's keep an eye and see how this works. Now, gold here, bit of a pullback down into here. Gold could also continue to pull back here. If we're looking at daily timeframes here, we're starting to get some rejections. Gold could come revisit back into the daily support if it wants to. Previous daily did close bullish though. We've already tested that rejection zone that we've rejected all last week. We can see 4 hours are going to be trending down from that zone. If we actually come back into a 4 hour support, if we want to continue this uptrend here, then we will bounce from here. The only issue is we've reached higher time frame target here, which is that 4 hour resistance. So we don't necessarily have to, you know, bounce out of this zone. We don't have to bounce out of this zone and start to go towards the upside. We could make a lower high and continue down. So yeah, I just want to see how we end up forming inside of this range here. This daily resistance I don't think is too relevant. We'll put this as a 1 hour. These are good rejection candles from the bottom of the range. So us playing a bounce here is not too crazy. I kind of feel like that entry for the bounce is going to be more ideal than entering up here. This candle here at 10 o'clock. See how it was on the 5. Yeah, a little bit sketchy on the 5. This is actually your breakout right there. But you do have the 1 hour. But this is a nice 30-minute close. So this is kind of giving us some picture of upside, but we're stuck here at this range. And we saw a very similar pattern yesterday where we actually kind of manipulate a little bit on the charts before continuing up. So I won't be surprised to see some sort of manipulation. And even though we have a lot of liquidity grabs from the low here, I've seen that not really do much for price recently, such as this example here, where we have multiple liquidity grabs. It does continue up a bit, but actually does go lower. So this could be a very similar, even this scenario here, multiple liquidity grabs, continues up a little bit, breaks structure, and then ultimately goes lower, then tries again. So I wouldn't mind actually to see resistance form. Maybe we come retest into, you know, the 4 hour resistance here, which is going to be the old one here, which I don't think is too relevant anymore. But it is the 15-minute range. So I don't think the 4 hours relevant, but this 15 is definitely relevant. So we can just change the name to the 15. It's the same line, but obviously now it's become a 15. So we can definitely retest into this zone. Maybe then we take sells back down. This manipulates lower, then continues up, because I do think we could see a little bit of downside here. We haven't properly tested the previous 4. I'm interested to see GC futures to see if we've, because the 4 hours are going to be a lot different on that, of course. I want to see where we're testing on GC futures. Yeah, we're testing a previous 4 hour resistance, so it's not the worst zone here to bounce out of. I do really like the 30-minute. It makes a lot of sense, but I'm going to need some sort of structure if I'm going to take the bounce buys here. So if I take the 30-minute, I kind of have to run full stop loss here, 120 pips. That means today I have to be fully bullish because my 1-to-1 is all the way up there. I'm not sold that we're fully bullish, right? We don't have really bias supporting that as well. And we did break this structural point here, but we're not breaking any other structural point. So like I said, we've had liquidity grabs in the past and they've kind of failed. So I want to be on the side of caution because gold has been doing this manipulation move quite a lot. Actually all week and last week as well. We've been doing the same manipulation move. So I don't want to be caught out in that manipulation move. And I'd rather just sit and see if I can find anything that's going to be a little bit more solid here. So that's literally the analysis and what I'm going to be looking for on the charts. And then now we just need to wait and see how the charts form, give us some sort of setups. London has had good volume. You just had to be right place, right time. And that's it. So yeah, morning to all. Make sure to leave a like on the stream for the analysis. Who we got? Morning AFD, Nexi, good morning. IBS, good morning. Well, IBS, you should change your name. IBS stands for irritable bowel syndrome. Not really the best name. Unless you have it, of course. Who else we got? Saying good morning. Emir, Kyle, nice one. AFD, yeah, someone called themselves AFD. So yeah, great. Ban that guy. Why? What does AFD stand for?
Politics, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
In Germany?
Yeah, it's like the right ones, you know.
Aha. Well, it's like a default name, his name. It's like AFD76 whatever. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. No, it's from my name, that's it? Okay, cool. So he's confirmed. Tatake, that's an interesting name. What's up, Harry? All good, bro. He said it's from his name. Like, this is the liquidity grab we talked about, right? So it's nice that it's happening before pushing up here. It kind of gives us a better idea. Remember what I said yesterday, guys, in the exclusive, we could see if we can buy from the bottom back up, remember? Like, this is going to be a better way than having to wait for a flip or something. So let's see, maybe we can buy from down here. IBS is also your name? Also from your name. Yeah. If it's from your name, it's fine, but I guess you wrote it in lower caps, so it counts. If it was upper caps, stands for irritable bowel syndrome. Not the strongest representation of you, I think. Nasdaq as well needs to make some structure, but it's forming slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I love this 30-minute on gold though. It's a very nice 30-minute. We could actually technically run stops here. $90 pips. It's not bad actually. Still need to move out the range. I just wish we had more conviction that we're bullish on gold. With higher oil prices, it's pushing, like, we actually have some strength in Dixie. Look, this is not good for gold. Like, Dixie looks pretty strong. Looks like we want to bounce. Look at daily time frame. Rejecting from this, we perfectly retested that previous daily. Definitely a potential bounce zone. So that's actually going to put pressure. And if you look at oil prices here as well, that's daily time frame. We just broke structure on the daily. It's a really, oh, sorry, it's 2-day. We just broke structure on the daily. Very good close. Brent as well. We haven't broke structure on Brent, but you can see the bullish uptrend. Like, that doesn't look like a bearish chart at the moment. That's going to put inflation risks, which is bearish for price. Yeah, bonds climbing, you name it. So if I take gold buys, I want to have like good confirmations. Same thing with Nasdaq buys. Otherwise, Nasdaq will continue to sell. But this is beautiful liquidity grab below all these lows. Definitely we could play a bounce. DAX even looks nice on the 15 for a bounce. Nas and gold sells tonight? Potentially, but gold could bounce initially first. We'll have to see. We have 5 minutes for this 15 to close. I do think I would take, if this 5 minute changes structure, like we get a 5 minute bearish back inside the range, plus a 15-minute candle bearish, I think it would make sense to sell. It's quite counterintuitive, but this is what's been happening. Just ignore the 30. Yeah, this one here. Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd be trading to it by then. But the idea is we would push past it. If it reacts off it, we get out at entry. If there's a clear reaction. We'd be managing on 1 minute by then. But otherwise, you have to go for the buys here, right? Then the next option will be the buys. Which is still a valid option. But I don't trust it to be a full reversal buy. Also, we keep seeing that manipulation before London Open, right at London Open as well. And it's normally to the opposite direction that the market's positioned in. And it's positioned for upside at the moment. So it would support the sells. It's quite tricky session. Quite tricky session. A lot of conflicting ideas. There is technically no strong 1 hour close.
Well, go on, Harry.
Yo, bro.
Yo, when you have time, are you able to look at my Nasdaq short from the morning? Already put it in chat.
Let me scroll up and check.
Zoom chat.
Yeah. Last 5 minute structure made, closed below. Took out a little bit of profit. Yeah, I don't mind it. I just... When you took out profit, you had 1-to-1 or not yet?
No, not yet. Not yet at 1-to-1.
I don't think it's worth taking out. I don't think it's worth taking out then.
Only reason I took out then was because it was a weekly resistance.
Yeah, but there's no reaction yet on it. Like, you just have to hold at that point because you haven't made solid 1 minute structure. You have this zone here, which is that 1 minute pause candle. So you just have to hold, because if you start scaling out, like by the time you get to TP at a 1-to-1, you don't even make a full 1%. That'd be the only like feedback I would give. Otherwise, it's fine.
Fair enough. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but it's good, man. Played out, good write up, very clear. I can read everything.
Yeah, it's because I remember last time I didn't scale out at a weekly resistance on Nasdaq. We just had a sharp recovery.
Yeah, and then you get stop break even, you know,
Yeah,
and
then
you
you get
just
stop break
have
even,
to
yeah.
accept that, you know, because
enough.
otherwise you're winning less, and then if you take a full SL, it doesn't make sense, you know. And I know there's the debate that, oh, but at least I'm making something, so if I take an SL, I'll lose less. But at the same time, like, we're here to make money, right? And if you're going to be in a move that has the opportunity for the market to move in your direction, you have to let it do it, because we have to capitalize that moment. And the way to capitalize that moment is obviously to just try hold a little bit, unless you saw something clear from the weekly. You know, like, it's a very good 1 minute candle that. The bro sounds like he's from New Zealand. Yes, because he is.
Bro, how do they know, bro?
Because they're probably from New Zealand.
Oh, fair enough.
Yo, I'm tempted on gold, huh? Nice 5 minute structure. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. At least back up to this 15 and go break even. $15-minute kind of setup 3 plus 30-minute reflip. Honestly, you just run stops like this, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty tempted to try a little bit of upside. See how 1 minute is forming in here. A little bit sketchy. I want to see it retest here. Yeah, I want to see a good bottom wick. That would be like the way that I enter this. Good bottom wick, then break the high. Let's calculate it, see what type of stop it we will be running. Wow, it flipped last minute. Did you guys see that? Look at that 1 minute. It's exactly what I wanted to see. But now the 15-minute is not looking the same it did. It's giving me, and that's why I wait for closes, because it's a different picture now. Look at that 5 close. That's a different picture. So if we do get the close below here on the 5, we can go back to sells, because now it's changing. That candle changes everything. We went from a very bullish looking candle to weak candle close to pressure towards the upside to reflip of 30 to actually getting a good doji candle. So now the market on the 5, the last 5 minutes has given us practically no information. We opened and closed in the same spot that we had from before. And then if we look at the higher time frame result of that 15 is, although it has a rejection to the downside, it's not showing me heavy buying pressure. So now we have two choices. We either are going to reject, close below here, we can try some downside, but to try the upside right now, we probably need one more 15 close above here. By that time,
Looking for you yesterday.
matrix attack, bro.
On Apex, you can trade DAX, is that right?
I think, but it's not the same.
Yeah, you can't.
Matrix
trade DAX.
attack, full matrix attack.
Joe said you're doing a nap.
Full matrix. I wonder if I'm back on stream though. I think we're back. Everything shut down, even my music, everything.
Yeah, you're back on it.
Oh, Harry.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you one more thing about the Nasdaq trade, bro.
No, don't tell me anything.
Alright.
You were shorting from where, bro?
No, I was shooting from a little bit higher, bro. Bro, I got tapped. My BE got tapped by like 0.1. Like points.
Okay.
Like to the tick. So I was cheesing on the day. And I was like, shit, I'll just take.
Fair enough.
Fuck.
Do you guys have bottom wick on gold? I don't. I want to see futures though. I haven't checked futures. Broker and stuff doesn't.
No, he's there.
I'm being DDoS attacked. Very good.
He's got some internet issues, maybe.
I'm being DDoS attacked. No, I'm serious.
Shit, man.
I'm serious. I'll check on Zoom your messages.
I'll see, man. Oh.
Anti-lobster check? Yeah, someone is being gay. They're trying to throttle my connection. Look at this.
Yo.
I can see it.
We will find you, man.
One sec, guys. I'm just trying to track if I can see where this is coming from. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. Okay, we're back. Yeah, someone is throttling my Wi-Fi, so, and I can see it clearly. So hopefully it stops. Attacking guy because he makes his money is dumb. Yeah, but I think he got what he wanted. This is what he wanted. And I know he's watching. And he got what he wanted, so I hope he's happy. But 6 minutes for London Open here. London Open candle 1 hour is going to be interesting because we want to see how the 1 hour candle closes here. We want to see how the 1 hour candle closes. And yeah, NASDAQ as well here. We should be back now. First structure being made, one candle pullback here. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens for the open. I want to see if they're slowing down my internet though. No. Tiny bit less, but I am streaming. I am streaming. I have 940 Mbps. And I am streaming. So we're fine, we're fine. We're back, we're back. We're back for London Open. Anyways, leave a like on the stream. We try to get the viewers who were watching back in. They probably thought I stopped streaming or something. But we're back. Music? The music got muted? Oh yeah, it did. It's been playing, but Zoom just decided to mute itself. Yeah, it seems like we're back. Speed is good. That's my internet speed while streaming. So 900 Mbps is plenty. Plenty. I have 8 Mbps actually, or 800 Mbps. You can check and speed test. So let's see Nasdaq here for the open, what we're looking like. Damn. You have 17 and 4. I have 900 and 400. Winner? Damn, 8. You actually have 8. 370, 250. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm still winning, If I'm not streaming, I'll get 1,000. But I pay a silly amount for my internet. Send IP so I can send snus. Alright, so we're going to get the 1 hour high chance going to close bullish here. We're just lacking structure here. I do feel we get some sort of pullback here. We need to be very careful here. Gold is cooking for our potential pullback here. 1 hour time frame is going to close bullish though. 30-minute looks good like this. So it's going to be such an important candle on gold because we can buy the highs here if the 15-minute closes bullish, of course. If the 15-minute closes, if this 5-minute and the next 1 minute dumps to here, it's going to change the scenario. It's going to change the scenario. For a second, I thought it was gone again. No. We should be good. All right, 29 seconds for this candle here. So I want to see a good bottom wick because that's what London's been doing. Manipulate and then continue up. I do like this close though. This is decent close on the 30. So let's calculate 30 stops. Just so I have it ready. Yeah, that's a great bottom wick, huh? I think this would be worth a shot. That's a great bottom wick. We just took out the lows. Heavy volume. Yeah, so the way I'm gonna run it is if we break the high with conviction, but we start to reject on the 1 minute, I'll close out, because that's something we've been seeing. We're able to break with volume and then we close out. So yeah, I think that makes sense. I'll probably give it a go if we break the high. Stops below the range. I do have to be a little bit more aggressive with management, but I don't want to miss it if it pops. Because this bottom wick here is very good. Got tapped. Or is it different on futures? Futures snapped up. Oh man. Is it a gap though? Let's see. No, it hasn't on futures, man. This is GC, look. Still respecting the high.
I'm on MGC.
Well, hopefully it can re-break. But this looks the same as CFDs on GC. MGC being nasty, I guess.
It triggered me right on the high. The candle.
I'm checking MGC now, how it looks. Oh yeah, it's way different.
It's ass, bro.
But hopefully it reflips, you know, it's not, doesn't really invalidate it, it's just if it, you know. One minute till this candle close. I will probably just wait for the 5 to close above. If it doesn't go in the next 45 seconds. Probably worth just waiting for the 5 to close above. Alright, so now I'm probably just going to wait for this 5 to close above. So I'm just going to move my buy stop, something like this. And just wait for the 5 to close above. If it blasts, I guess it blasts. I can even run a tighter stop loss. Only about 40 seconds. I just want that extra confirmation. So now I think we're about to break the 30 high. There we go. So this will be nice if we can break the high and hold above now. Super important for it not to snap back last 10 seconds. Then I can basically, yeah, that's what I was scared of. So let's see if it can close above here. Last 2 seconds. We're above. Bottom wick being made. So since we closed above here, it should be alright. Now that we closed above. High is also broken on 30. There we go. See if we can get to this 15. Let's see what zones we have here. If there's anything I missed before the 15, we should check. Not that I can see here. 1 hour broken, 30-minute broken. Yeah, we don't have any 5-minute structure, so it's okay if it does a little bit of this. The key is going to be this 15 here. Like if we start rejecting the 15, I have to be safe, unfortunately. Even though it can reject the 15 and still continue bullish, I'm not 100% sold on the buys today that we're going to continue to the moon. So I'll have to be careful at the 15. Give me a sec though. I just need the toilet. So I'll leave the position like this. Gonna go to the toilet, come back. Let's see how it goes.
Give us the volume, Harry.
Yes, hopefully toilet volume. Be back. All right, we're back. We wanted to see a little bit more volume here. The only thing I fear is London has been doing this manipulation. The only difference is every single London session we haven't got a 5 close above. That has been what has stopped us. Now, I might have to jump in this and do something I rarely do, which is if it closes below here, jump out, take sells. But we don't know yet. Still 5 minutes for this candle. Hello, bro. Still trading live. I remember you 2 years ago. Now still live on YouTube. Yeah, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays, though. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm live. Very slow open. Yeah, it's a little bit lower volume. But we're not going to know anything till we get this 5-minute close. I had a good pop-up just then. But we want to see the continuation, would be nice. re-break its own high. Once we come to this 15, that's the only like problematic point we have, because then we actually tap the top of the range. We grab liquidity from somewhere. I just hope this candle doesn't close like doji. It's a very difficult candle to manage in. I mean, we're not going up, we're not going down, but we grab liquidity now twice from the downside. So I would love to see some sort of volume come in towards the upside. It would make sense from now because we've just gone to the downside to grab liquidity, and then we had a heavy reaction towards the upside. So it makes sense to see a little bit of upside from here. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily make a new high, but it would make sense. If not, then I'll have to take something risky and jump into sells here. Making 5-minute structure at least? Nah, it seems like it's rejecting for now. We were trying. We had a very good 5-minute candle push here. It seems to be a bit weaker. That was a double liquidity grab though, because we had this liquidity grab here and this one here. This is the same manipulation we saw though, remember, in London on Friday, but the difference is we respected the 5-minute range. Today's a little bit different. I wonder what will happen in the last 50 seconds here. If this closes green, it's difficult to manage this. Very difficult to manage. I actually prefer it closes below. So we didn't close below here. Which is a little bit tough to manage with this doji candle here. We're just ranging now. Let's see the 1 minute. I don't like all these lows together. Trying to bounce now. Pretty heavy volume coming into that. Reflip the 30 bullish right now. So maybe it wakes up finally. Are we going to wake up now, gold? Or are we going to go back to sleep again? Whoa, we're waking up. Okay. That is an insane 1 minute move. Bit sketchy if you ask me. This 1 minute did close above, so is this gonna flip? I'm kind of tempted to hold a little bit after that move. Wow, we're snapping back now. I have to watch how we hold this level here. If we lose this level here, then I'll have to manage this because this is snapping back. We had some good volume, but now it's getting back inside the range. So I need to watch this level carefully. I'm risking on this position 2080, currently $400 drawdown. So if I manage here, it's a good management, even though, okay, we lost that level there. That's problematic a bit. So hard to manage this position. What a way to snap, huh? What a way to snap. We just need a support. Come on, gold. Go make a support right now. And it has no bottom wick, which I can't drag my stop loss. Okay. Let's see the power gold. New 1 minute time frame. Come on, show us the power. Flip now. I think I can drag stop loss to here as a management now. I don't want to be in this position here if it's gonna mess about. Because once we lose this, I feel like we go lower. Go on gold. Five-minute candle about to close here. Can we close above? This is going to be a big question here. Can we close above? Last 49 seconds. Come on gold, close above. That should be the catalyst. If we can close above here, that should be enough for us to get going. Oh, we're struggling to close above here. It's fighting this level here. Fighting this level. 17 seconds to close above. Three, two, one. We failed to close above here. So 1 minute here, we're starting to make lows as well. Top wick being made on the 1 minute here. Let's see if we can get a push here. Maybe it breaks the highs. If it can break the highs there, that'll be a good sign here. We get some volume. Then I can hold. It looks like it really wants to go, but it's just scared, man. It's scared. Oh. You want to go, gold. I know you do. Make it clear for me. Anyways, we're managed stop loss, so we're doing something already to manage. Okay, can we break highs now? Whoa, this should be the volume. If this flips, this should come in. This should come in now. If this flips, so close, man. I swear, if this just breaks this high there, this thing is gonna fly. This thing is really gonna fly if it was to just break that high. We closed above. Oh my god. Here we go. Can we flip gold? If it breaks that high, we get a pop for sure. Then I can manage. Here we go. Break the high. Still trying to break the high. No way it didn't break the high, bro. What is that? Look. Oh my god. How long till this candle close? 6 seconds. We didn't break the high. That is crazy. We tapped it. I'm telling you, we break that high. But now we have this structure here to support us. Unfortunately, I have to hold here. I have to hold. I need to see that high broken. It makes sense. That red line I have on my chart, once that's broken, if we snap back from that, I can manage. But till then, it's really, because if we break that, I expect a pop. Gold, go on, gold. What are you waiting for? All right, 1 minute close bullish now. Bro, we're just there at the highs. It's like it wants to explode. Really, look at it. It's just waiting. It's even lagged. Okay, finally we broke it. Let's go. Okay, now we can manage if it starts to fail from here. But we should get a big pop. Starting to fail from here. I'll give it a little bit of room just in case. And then I'll look to manage. But we should get a pop. Sometimes it just needs one more tap. No volume. Where is my pop gold? How long till this 1 minute? 9 seconds. We'll give it 9 seconds. I'll be ready to close if I don't see the volume come in 9 seconds here. All right. There's that pop. Very good. How much am I risking here? 270 here. So I'm actually going to trail my stop loss. 270, not bad for me. We haven't tapped the 15 yet. So I don't mind 270. I might close 50% at entry as well. I have that ready. But I want to tap the 15. That's going to give me confidence that we've actually tapped something. Start to follow my plan. I mean, do we count that as 15 being tapped? Let's draw it accurate. Not yet, man. Not yet. Oh, there's the pop. Beautiful. All right, so now we've got a pop. 5 minute candle close. Let's go manage on 1 minute now. I think I can put my stop below this 1 minute structure here. Now I'm only risking 80 bucks. Yeah, now we're getting the pop. Okay, gold. All right, let's see it, gold. Show me the power now. Don't let me down. All morning we've been waiting. You can be full BE. I'm only risking 80 bucks. 80 bucks for me is nothing. Look, $80 risk. I was risking basically 2,000, so it's not much for me. just stuck at this level now. If we can cross this level, there we go. Can we get to 1K PNL? So we saw about 900 bucks, but remember, I wasn't risking 900 bucks. I wasn't risking 900 bucks. I was risking more. So I need a little bit more, otherwise I'm closing early. And then, yeah, that's what we rejected as well. We have a lot of levels to fight, but if we can fight them, it should be good. Come on, gold. You've been, like, we grabbed so much liquidity. If we're gonna go up today, we should be able to fight these levels right now. We should be able to fight these levels. It shouldn't be a problem. Guys, I need you to like up the stream, man. We need volume. Give me volume, bro. I deserve it. All morning I've been waiting. All morning. I had to hold all that drawdown. Talk through the trade. I deserve it.
Masterclass, man.
Oh, man. We need to bring out some magician here, bro. We're not getting the volume. Let's bring out the magician. Let's bring out the magician. Come on, gold. We need to bring the lobster magnet. Why is it not letting me rotate this? Okay. Come on, gold. It's working. Feel the power. Feel the power. Look at my hands. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. No. Please, please, please. We need to be paid today, bro. I actually want to watch this on lower time frame. I want to see what we're doing on lower time. Okay, we have some 1 minute structure here. Let's see if we can get a pop. Oh, we're up 1,000 now. We're in the thousands again. All right, now we're up to 1.1K. Five-minute just closed directly at 5-minute resistance. Not the best. 15-minute beautiful close on 15 though. That's a great close. But we're rejecting this 5. We need to give it some hype music. Let me bring some hype music. What can we bring? We need some hype music for this. Come on, gold. It's working, it's working. No! It's okay, we just need to let it do its thing. I was like so tempted to take that 1,000 just to be paid. Take 50? Not you, bro. If you take 50%, you make $300. It's not even worth it. What are you gonna do with $300? Have to let it play out the plan. If there's no volume today, there's no volume. What can I do? No volume means no volume. It would be 500 if you perfectly caught the top, yes, but you're too late now. And also 500, and then when you hit TP, you're still under. You might as well close full there and take the 1.3k. Ah, that was close. $44 risk for the flip. Flip! Out, break even. Oh!
Ta-da-da.
No volume, bro. No volume, bro. No volume, bro. No volume, bro. Such a good 15-minute close as well. Not being paid always sucks, man. Waiting through all that drawdown. I mean, it closed above the 15. Let me check on broker here. Maybe I'm wrong and we didn't close above the 15. It's not. We don't even have that 15 on broker. Yeah. But look, I'm not a chicken, man. I'm not going to close early unless I see something that's alarming. And honestly, we had beautiful 1-minute structure. Everything was good. Everything was good. So at this point, and that's how you make money in this game, is if you get scared of trades and you close early, you're always going to be stuck at that 1,000. Maybe for me, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And I risk 2k in this trade. So if I'm closing early, I develop a bad habit. And these are the days where this could be all the way up here, man. And you can just keep trailing. And you can trail to the moon, right? I can just keep trading, and then I make a big day. And that's how you make money in this game. So plans are plans. It's just painful, bro. But anyways, at least I'm not holding the trade now. That would be a lot worse, right? Obviously, holding this trade now, I'd be holding it to stop loss. But yeah, it's just a shame that we don't have enough volume here. Actually, London has not been too bad. On Friday, we had good enough volume. Yesterday, where was yesterday London? I think we ended up having good volume. Actually, no, yesterday London was pretty boring as well. That was London yesterday. So maybe I should have used that information to close early. Could be a method here. But look, if I ran any tighter stops, I would have got stopped out on the pullbacks that we had. We had to hold a lot of drawdown there. A lot of drawdown. You know? So yeah. Anyways, that is the outcome of today, man. What a trade. Pretty fun. And yeah. Yesterday was boring. Yeah. Yesterday Nas delivered in London. Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna head off right now. Take care, guys. Also, I'll be opening a few spots for one-on-one and in the group. So if you want to join that, just put your application. If you want to be part of the exclusive group as well, trade with us during the week. Been a pleasure having you guys on stream. You know where to find if you want to take your trading a step further, work towards scaling your payouts from 1,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000, whatever it is you need scaling, or just get your first time funded, whatever thing you need. If you want to take it that step further to take trading seriously, you can find me in there and we'll help you out. So yeah, appreciate you all. Much love. Take care and peace. Cheers guys. Cheers.